The Bishop of Catholic Diocese of Sokoto, Matthew Asan Kuka, has warned President Bola Tinubu against employing the services of hunters, vigilante, and others he called unprofessional groups in the fight against insecurity, which he said dilutes the role of the army. He urged the president to come up with a robust template on how to revive and put Nigerians on a path of national healing. He admonished President Tinubu to include a deliberate policy of inclusion that would drastically end the immoral culture of nepotism. He said the government must design a more comprehensive and wide-ranging method of recruitment that is transparent as means of generating patriotism and reversing the ugly face of feudalism and prebendalism. Preaching on his congregation or to its congregation on Easter Sunday, Kuka said there is need for a clear communication strategy that will serve to inspire and create timelines of expectations of results from policies. There is need for clarity over questions of the who, what, when, and how national set goals are to be attained and who can be held accountable. This will take us away from the current communication by announcement of appointment policies as if this is all that the government is doing, he observed. Because that's just everything every day. Appoint this, appoint that. According to him, the notion of really of rejigging the security architecture is a arcane glitch that is now at best. And Oxymoron, adding that it is difficult to fathom the current situation regarding the ubiquity of the military in Nigeria national life. He observed that it was impossible to explain how Nigerians can say they are in a civilian democracy with the military literally looking like an army of occupation with an octopusian spread across all the 36 states and Abuja, stating that it has very serious consequences both for its professionalism, its integrity, and perceived role in protecting society. Okay, okay. How can they use a vigilante to replace the military? Okay, oh. A system where the defense minister distributes palliative to bandits. What do you expect? How can they win the fight against bandits and kidnappers? You have spoken well. Some of the lawmakers will use that against those that don't like, especially those that they don't like, especially in the states and local governments. I believe Kukamatu benefits from kidnapping and bandits. I'm sure you don't even know what you are talking about. Check your facts before writing nonsense. Dissolution of Nigeria is the best option because of Nigeria cannot work. This is not what you should be preaching in a session like this or season like this. You should be preaching love. You should be preaching love wey no dey before, unity and tolerant kindness. All of you mentioned, all of what you mentioned is a summary of the bishop message. Your points have already been addressed there. Where we all you want the bishop to preach come without security and proper means to achieve peace in the country. You talk from both sides of your mouth, Kuka. Did he say so? Army too shouldn't even replace police. This is not a Easter message, Bishop. Give us your own Easter message. Our sectional Fulani military officers cannot even make things work clean. They have been colluding with the so bandits and northern politicians. Who are they? Abingers of terrorism. You make sure hunters are trained weapons. The best speech from a sincere heart aimed at healing the nation. Sanity was thrown to the dogs when Buhari was president, as it was the season or second term, second coming of a despot. Even the civilian surrogates that surround him became tyrants. We are all souls. I hate people mentioning religion, Christian and Muslims. Human being has been before religion. It was invented to control human. Let the president put 2014 confirm into use. Nigeria will be a better place. The other one, the Orasaye report, which one is that? Have they not been on that one since? What does it take? They are there. Deceiving the gullible. Nigeria is being ruled by cabals. If you deal with the cabals, you will deal with the insecurity. The bandits are mere messengers for killings and destruction. The federal government should stop the rigmaroles. The population of the army is too high. The barracks intact. In fact, too many. Let there be just one barrack in each political zone. Others should convert to police barracks. I mean, we should have more civil educated police than soldiers and should be trained for protecting territories and walls. Tinubu has no capacity for thinking. It is a waste of time giving such advice. He would rather polarize the polity for his advantage. He finished Afenifere and destroyed AD and went on to form ACN and later joined other bandits for state control or capture. Reverend Father, the military has been exposed and might the might around turn around them is no longer there. Hmm. Let us withdraw them back to their barracks, increase police personnel and adequately equip them, break them into three. One, the boy police should be well trained to counter. Who are these people giving this advice? The people that are superiorly being paid, they can't reason. You want to be reasoning for them, you want to be profile solutions for them. How do you want to profile to them? How many of them have they been able to implement? Terrorism are taking over to your land and you are talking busy talking over church preaching. You can draw the plan to the government. Hey, what is that your name? Salisu listen, nepotism is foundation of our present predicament because of nepotism. Buhari's government failed woefully. Can bandits esme Chandi